Hello students of class 9, welcome to our English period. We had begun with the lesson The Fall of Troy part 2. We are on page number 44, last paragraph. Till now we understood that how the Greeks made a big huge wooden horse which was a beautiful piece of work and how they left it in Troy and sailed away from there. And it was all according to the cunning Odysseus' plan. So let us see what happened later. As they were wondering how the horse had been built and why it had been left behind, they found a Greek with his hands tied together lying under it. When the Trojans dragged him out, the man pretended to be very frightened of them. When he was commanded to tell them why the Greeks had gone and why they had left this horse behind, he pretended to tremble very much and refused to speak. When at last they threatened to kill him, he spoke and told them this false tale. So what did the Trojans see there? They did not see any Greek army or the Greek soldiers. But what they saw was a big, huge wooden horse, which was indeed very, very beautiful. It was a wonderful piece of art, and therefore the Trojans, all of the Trojan city, flocked there to see this horse. Now, when everybody was there, they also saw a man there who was very much terrified, who was very much scared, and they asked him why he was kept behind. And then after a lot of threats and warnings, he spoke. But what he spoke was not the truth. It was a lie. And what was that? And why did he have to say a lie story, a fake story, a false story? Because he was following. He was a true patriot who was from the Greece army, isn't it? And he was doing nothing but following the orders of the cunning Odysseus, who was a great warrior in the Greece army. So here's the story which he told to the Trojans. The Greeks are tired of the long war and have sailed away in their ships, he said. But they are afraid of the long voyage home too. And so they have made this horse and left it as an offering to the god of the sea. They wanted also to kill me. I think there is some mistake. They also wanted to kill me and offer me as a sacrifice to the sea god. But I escaped and hid from them. So this was a false story which this Greek soldier had cooked up. Did he do it on himself? No. He was asked to do. He was asked to tell a false story to the Trojans so that they drag this horse into their city. This horse was still out of the walls, out of the huge gates. So the Greeks had planned, or they wanted somehow this horse to be dragged into the walls of the Troy city. So what was the story that this person told? He said that now the Greek soldiers were very much tired of the 10-year-old long war, and now they wanted to go back home. But they were also very afraid of the long voyage. So they made this wooden horse as an offering to the sea god. Now not only this horse, but also they wanted me to be offered to the sea god. But how? They were going to sacrifice him. Or they were going to execute him, okay, to the sea god as an offering. And this is why, but somehow this person, he further tells that somehow he managed to escape from them and hide there near the horse. And this is how he could save his life from the Greeks. But why did the Greeks make such a huge horse? This was a very curious question asked by the Trojans to this man who was from the Greece army. Some of the Trojans asked, and the cunning Greek made this reply: if they had made a smaller offering, you might have taken it into your city. Then the luck would have gone to the Trojans and not to the Greeks. That is why they made it too big to go inside your gates. Okay, so now the Greek soldier who was kept behind to make such a story, who would make the Trojans drag the horse inside their gates. He said that the answer, he was asked a question by the Trojans that why make such a huge wooden horse. So to this Greek soldier answered that if they had made a small horse, then the Trojans would have dragged the horse in the city, and then the luck would have gone to them and not to the Greeks. This they didn't want to happen, and therefore they prepared or they made a huge wooden horse so that the Trojans were not able to or couldn't drag or pull the horse into their city. The Trojans were delighted to hear this. The Greeks have gone, they said, and the walls are no longer necessary. Let us make a hole in the wall and drag the horse in. So now the Trojans were very much overwhelmed. They were joyous, and now they finally were sure that the Greeks had finally left and gone. Fine. So they thought of making a hole in the wall so that they could drag the horse inside the city. Their wise priest warned them not to do so. It may be a trick that will ruin us, he said. You will bring disaster on the city if you break down the walls. But they were so excited that they paid no attention to his words. They broke down part of their strong wall in order to drag the horse in. But did they listen to the wise priest? No, they did not listen to their wise priest. He had warned all the Trojans not to make any hole, not to drag or not to pull the horse in the city, inside the gates. But the Trojans were so excited, they were so happy that they did not pay any heed to his words of wisdom. Okay, they did not pay any kind of attention to his advice. Rather, they really made a big hole in the wall, and now they were about to drag the horse in the city. Now, what happened later, we will see in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.